Well, creative, you did it. You found the face that represents how I feel about my kids being home for the summer. Just kidding, you know I love you kids, I love you. Hey everyone, hopefully this is the very first review of this gaming headset on the internet. That's my goal here with this particular product. It's the Creative Draco. Now, when Creative approached me about reviewing this product, initially I was going to say, no, I've done a lot of $50 headset reviews, but there was something on the Draco that actually drew my interest. And believe it or not, I don't know if you can see it in the video, it's actually this pad here, this ear pad. And so when I saw that, I thought, you know what, that looks a lot like my G930s, which, by the way, I love. I mean, G930s don't sound the best, but the fact that they have a great range and are wireless are one of the reasons that I still find myself using them on occasion, despite having so many great pairs of headsets and so much audio stuff. So these retail for about $80. When I first bought them, they were about $100, but the reason that this intrigued me is because this is going to come in at $50, so I thought, hey, if this is a pretty comfortable gaming headset around $50, I thought that it might be something good to review that might be worthwhile for you guys to see. Okay, so I just wanted to get the Drake and the Sound Blaster Inferno next to each other since I have both of them, why not, right? Just to kind of compare them, and I will tell you, I didn't love the Sound Blaster Inferno. It was a little small for my head, the sound was pretty good. I will tell you that my kids absolutely love them. If there was one feature I really liked, it was this detachable microphone. And in this price range, the around $50 price range, there are very few gaming headsets that have detachable mics. I'm not really familiar with any, but there's probably a few out there. Now on this one as well, you can take the mic off, just like that, and the difference between these two might not look like so much on camera, but there are actually quite a few differences here, and the main difference for me being comfort level, with the Draco, the new Draco here, being very comfortable, with the Inferno being, in my opinion, less than stellar. Now not everybody likes the same kind of ear pads. I like these kind of faux leather cush ear pads. Let me bring another headset in. They look a lot like the G930s and feel a lot like the G930s, the pads on them, okay? I will say that the G930 comes out straight, while this kind of has an angled design here. I don't know if you can tell that on camera. I'll show it here in just a second on my head. That feels a little bit weird, but what that does is it widens the stance of the headset altogether. And so if you have a pretty large head, this headset here is not going to is probably going to fit your head, which, if you've got a big head or whatever, you probably like that option, especially in the $50 range, to find something comfortable that fits your head. Hey, that's worth $50 alone. Now, compared to the old Draco wasn't the most popular gaming headset in the world, but Sound Blaster has changed a few things. They've improved the robustness of it by adding a still headband that improves durability. So kind of a cool feature here, and a complaint that a few people had before. In addition to that, it has improved tuning, so it's kind of punchy, and that low for your lows, you get a little bit more boom in the explosions and things like that. So pretty cool headset overall. And again, it's still one of the only headsets in its class with a detachable mic. All right, let's put this thing on my head. As you can see, it gets on my head and there's still room to spare. Now, I'm a big guy, 6'4", 250. So I have a pretty big head. Mine's probably longer than wide. I'm not someone with an extremely wide head, but this thing could go even farther. So there's quite a few heads that this could fit. It's good that it has all of this adjustability. I don't love this angle right here. It makes it feel a little bit awkward, but at the same time, you get more flexibility in terms of head shape. Also good they put this steel band in there for increased durability. In the $50 price range, probably, you have to have good audio quality first, that's for sure, but second and third, comfort and durability, build quality, those kind of things, they really can't be matched. And so in the $50 category, to have something like this with a detachable headset, it's a pretty good offering from Creative. Now, jumping up to the $20 more at like $70, you could go with the Kingston Cloud headset. That's a really good one. Other options, just a little bit more expensive. You could build your own headset like everybody's been talking about on YouTube. You could go with something like the Superlux HD668B, as well as a mod mic. So the Draco HS880 seems to be a solid improvement over the previous generation model that Creative released. So props to them for that. It's a pretty solid offering in the $50 category. One you should definitely check out if you're in that price range. Bam! They scare you out? I've been doing that to my kids all day. So I guess the other cool thing about this is that you get a really scary box. And in fact, I don't know if you could like you guys just double this as your Halloween costume or whatever. You can save money there too. So there's your $50 right there. Just put this on your head for Halloween, and then you know what? You're done. All right, so that's the end of the review, but I just wanted to let you guys know kind of what's coming up because I think it's pretty much the coolest thing we've ever done. First of all, go join our forums at forum.top10gamer.com. You might be like one of the first people to join. It's going to be a big forum, I have a feeling, but it's just going to take a little while to get there. It's not an established forum, but I'd appreciate if you guys would go there and join it. Also, I'm doing something that I kind of mentioned that I do about a year ago or so, and that is I'm starting to build a computer. In fact, the goal is to build a new computer each and every single week, benchmark that with my For the Money builds so that you guys can see exactly the type of performance that you'll get. So hopefully you guys are interested in that. If you are, like and subscribe. And if you want to help this video get more exposure, please drop a comment in the comment section below. That is just huge support to me. Thanks so much for being here, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Valeu.